I want you to choose who you truly are and where you truly belong. Not on a whim, not because you wish for someone you're not, but because you honestly know yourself. I want you to choose wisely. I know you will.
We're all blind men in a cave, looking for a candle that was lit 2,000 years ago.
Everybody listen up!
Welcome aboard, everybody. Some of you may be wondering why this team has been assembled. Your host will give you the answer now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am of an age where I know what I like and what I do not like. What I like, I enjoy enormously. What I dislike, I cannot abide. Strange, peculiar man. For instance, the temporary pleasantries before what is determined to be a business discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, I have understood in this case that the scales of justice cannot always be evenly weighed, and I must learn for once to live with the imbalance.
Choose to enter. Those who choose may enter. May.
Who'd have you to translate?
Honey, kind of look like you.
Well, it's not choose. It's chosen. Only the chosen ones may enter.
Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now he paints those toothpaste ads on the bus. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time. Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now he paints those toothpaste ads on the bus. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time. Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now he paints those toothpaste ads on the bus. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time. Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now he paints those toothpaste ads on the bus. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time. Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now he paints those toothpaste ads on the bus. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time. Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now
thanks for watching.
What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time.
We're all blind men in a cave, looking for a candle that was lit 2,000 years ago.
I am not here to change any of your precious beliefs.
As I have said before, the purpose of these lectures is not to discuss the contents of my book, which, by the way, is doing fabulously well, and I urge all of you to run out and buy a copy.
So what's in this text?
I was only given every third page.
Why?
The most sensitive documents are always divided into threes among us.
Look, I don't know if I trust them with it, all right? But frankly, I don't know if I trust either one of you guys.
Now, if you want my opinion, but what I am here to tell you is that when you investigate...
1/3 to the Dominicans, 1/3 to the Franciscans, and 1/3 to us Jesuits.
We still have the power, am I right?
You must adopt an objective and scientific position.
But I'll tell you this much, I don't want to not be able to sleep, afraid I'm going to wake up with having manifested all kinds of weird things in my apartment.
That's a frightening thought.
Yeah, no kidding. God knows what they'll do with it.
Are you saying you're worried about what will happen if it falls into the wrong hands?
Yeah. And frankly, I don't know what the wrong hands are. What's worse, the wrong hands or our hands?
We are the wrong hands. Okay? We proved it. Like, you know, the three of us are three enlightened people. We're intelligent. We even recycle our cans and our bottles. But when we got our shot, we manifested every mean, distorting, vengeful, paranoid thought you could think of. We did. Right?
So you believe we still have the power?
Of course we still have it. And that's the answer to the equation. We can't change the future.
I mean, this is the greatest discovery in the history of mankind, and now we're just going to white it out like it's some kind of typing error. It's a little hard to let go, you know?
Yes.
Something that could have been. This gift. The power to make your dreams come true. We're given the greatest gift in the history of mankind. We're given this magic ball, and it says, imagine what you will, and you can have it. That's an extraordinary gift, but we're so primitive. We manifested the worst in us because what we have inside us is what we have inside of us, instead of the best of us. What does that say about us?
We weren't ready.
We have what's called an imagination. I mean, look what we're capable of. We're not ready.
Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now he paints those toothpaste ads on the bus. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time. Went to Picasso, Pablo said, wow, settled in France, bought him a beret, lived in Montmartre, really learned how, came to New York, had an exhibit, art critics made a big fuss, now he paints those toothpaste ads on the bus. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste of money and time.
I will leave the hero to conclude formalities. Ladies and gentlemen, people who deserve a chance to heal, you are all free to go. May you find your peace with this.
Okay, we've been out long enough for today. We're going to set up base camp tonight at the station and get back at it first thing tomorrow morning.
Well, you can go back to the base camp, but we're staying here.
No. You wanted to leave without proper prep. We did. You wanted to be the first ones here. We are. You've claimed the find. It's yours. Now we move as a team, and we're done for the day.
Oh, he's needed on a very urgent matter. No, sir. Far worse. I have to take him to straight away.
Thanks for watching. Tuned
Stay with me. Say you'll laugh.